What's up, YouTube? Back in the garage with my man Matt Ward. I'm sure the title of the video is kind of giving away something about this video, so we're gonna keep you guys hanging for just a second while I...
So, while Cade's turboing or supercharging the MR2, we need some pieces from it.
Yeah, I won't be needing this for a while, so let me just steal this battery real quick. Ugh.
Look at that power.
They can see the engine bay. Keep them guessing a little bit.
What do you think we're working on today? Cade's new project.
They might be able to know I got a new car by the title, but maybe not. Maybe not what it is. A little corrosion going on here.
That's not good to touch. I'll eat your skin like no tomorrow.
I ain't scared.
I ain't no baby. We drink Nosses, man. Like, we're ready for that power. Oh, dang it. I showed them the car.
Oh, it's a piece of junk, dude. What do you even do with old batteries? Give them to Matt Ward so he can dispose of them at work?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want it.
I'm just kidding. Ugh. Look how much smaller this battery is. Maybe it's just because that one's such an old battery that it's like...
Dude.
Old technology, maybe. All right, moment of truth. Ugh. Oh, we got lights on the dash. We got noises. So anyways, YouTube, I drove out today with my dad and picked up a heck of a deal of a car for a couple different reasons. It was a good deal, which is a reason in itself. Also, it may end up replacing the Matrix as my daily, but until I get it up to daily standards, it'll be a good project for the channel. So I bought myself a 2001 Celica GT. Another Celica, huh?
What is that, like 5 for the Bender family?
No, only 3. This is, like I said, 2001. It's got high miles on it, but for the most part, the body is very clean. Besides a big dent on the fender on that side. Pretty much rust-free. There's a few small spots that I want to get before they start spreading. But the big thing about the car is it has the full OEM TRD action package, is I guess what it's called for the body kit. So front bumper, side skirts, the full rear valance, and also the spoiler. So just honestly, for what I got the car, it would be worth me just selling that kit and scrapping the car, and I'd be making a profit. So yeah, that's kind of the reasoning for this. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to try to get it running and kind of clean it up, and I think it'll be a fun project for the channel. I plan to have some cooler plans for it later, but while I'm kind of doing as much as I am on the MR2 and finishing up the RX-8, the main goal for this thing will be to just get it cleaned up and drivable, and then we might have some cooler plans for it. So while I'm kind of deciding on those plans and coming up with them, please let me know in the comments if you have anything you'd like to see with it. Might help me come up with some good ideas for it and figure out what you guys would want to see on the channel. But I think it's going to be cool to have another Celica on the channel to be tinkering with, and hopefully can make some fun content with it and enjoy it a little bit. So the Matrix is still my daily for now while I'm getting this thing running, but sooner or later it'll probably take over the Matrix's spot as the daily driver.
Heck yeah, man.
So drivetrain that I'm familiar with, should be pretty simple to get it going. All right, so we got this thing back together. The guy I bought it from had it torn apart slightly because they were trying to figure out what was wrong with it. So it's back to the point where we can try to start it and see what is actually wrong with it. This will be the first crank.
We're going to check and see if the fuel pump's priming first.
I didn't hear it.
I heard a little bit.
It does have fuel in it.
Does have fuel.
You did hear something?
Yeah, I heard a little bit, or maybe there's some stupid subs.
Well, let's just try and crank it and see what happens. Just for the heck of it.
That don't sound good. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's not good.
spinning way too easy.
Mm-hmm. Kid,
What?
you want my opinion?
What?
Needs an engine.
What is up, YouTube? It's the next day, the day after I bought the Celica. And Matt and I tore it apart a little bit last night. Didn't get too far into it. We got the valve cover off. We're looking at a few things. And we decided that it was out of time. The engine was out of time. It must have jumped timing. It was off by 2 teeth. And before we got, too deep into it, we decided to call it for the day. The plan is to pull the engine, or at least pull a timing cover, get it in time, and see if the engine has compression after that. There's a chance that it didn't damage any valves, but it is an interference engine, I believe. So at a certain point out of time, it would actually damage the valves for sure. So in the meantime, I was searching the old Facebook marketplace for a good deal. So today I went and picked up this bad boy right here. This is just a 1ZZ. It's out of a 2005 Matrix, so it has the upgraded pistons that help with the oil burning problems and whatnot. It was very cheap enough that 200K, I bought it anyways. The guy did a compression test on it, and I felt good about it to get this thing running. And also, a cheap engine is a good engine because I wouldn't feel bad about doing some cool stuff to it later, like turbo, supercharge, or something whenever this MR2 is done. And speaking of the MR2, while I have you guys here, I got some cool stuff coming up, so make sure you subscribe if you're excited for this MR2 build. This thing is 2ZZ swapped, as you guys know, and the next stage of the build is this supercharger here, and I got all the mounts ready. Go check out the last video. Those will actually be installed. And as you can see here, coming up in the very near future, I have all of my piping for my custom header that I'm making. Full equal length header that will make plenty of space for the supercharger and should look freaking awesome in there. So got some new TIG welding supplies and stuff to try to make my welds that much better, but please stay on the lookout for those videos. I'm super excited for that build. Anyways, time to clean up the Celica. Like I said, guys, please drop a comment below on what you'd like to see with that Celica. I'm excited, ready to do something fun with it. But first we're gonna get it running and on the road. And also, again, just please stay tuned for the MR2 content. Really exciting stuff coming up on that. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys later.